Hey guys, Zach from here, and welcome back to our video. And today we're doing another vinyl review, and today we're doing it of Begrime Exemious' The Enslavement Conquest. Now, when I initially saw this in the middle hitbox, I was thinking, oh, this is probably a death metal album. Sounds like a death metal album. Probably maybe a thrash metal album. Maybe death thrash, you know? No, I was wrong. This is blackened death metal with grindcore influence, so that would be called war metal. It has high production quality, but at the same time retains the vintage production quality of like the Norwegian black metal scene to make it old and gritty sounding. It has very good vocals and a very good track. So let's show it off. The artwork on the front with their logo, very nice logo, honestly, it's hard to read. And then on the bottom, the Enslavement Conquest. I love the artwork, depicts what I'd assume to be soldiers marching through a ruined place and skeleton with hands up. I don't know what that represents. I would love to figure it out, but I don't know. And now, on the back, we've got skeleton in military garb over the world, which is being nuked and cracked in half. He's on fire too, so I mean, yeah, pretty neat. Okay, so first things first, before we get into actually reviewing the music anymore, let's see. Begrime Exemious, the Enslavement Conquest, once again, it tells you Begrime Exemious are, and it lists what they do, you know. That's got the album credits for like who wrote it, who wrote the lyrics, when it was recorded, by who, mixed, mastered, artwork, layout, live madness captured by, you know, all that. Booking and general inquiries, website, label. The label is Dark Descent Records. By the way, they will eventually be on the about the label series. Inside you got lyrics and stuff. You've got on the back a cheers to, special thanks to, support to, you know, and they list names and people who helped them out throughout the years. Next we got the black sleeve, nothing too special about this. Shows, I believe that's side A, and this is side B. So yeah. And then on the inside you've got a black vinyl. Very pretty looking. I always find that black vinyls look the best to me. They have that vintage look. They're very pretty, they're very nice looking, and there's nothing overly complicated about them. It's not like half colored or splattered or red, green, whatever. I mean, those are cool and all, but black vinyl always just had that like pizzazz factor to me. I don't know. I just always liked black vinyl. Plus, okay. Now that we're nearing the end of what I wanted to talk about as far as album, the looks of the album, what I initially thought the sound was, and the artwork and the internal stuff. Now we can talk about the music itself. Every song on this album was pretty good. You know, you got 8 songs, or no, sorry, you have 10, I think. Yeah, you have 10. Cradled in Our Hands, Overpowered, and then in quotations, Under Siege, Transcendence, Right Amongst the Herd, Conscription Woes, Subconscious Nemesis, Nora, Noose for a Monarch, Impending Diabolic Conquest, Incantation, so I'm assuming it's an incantation cover maybe, or maybe it's not, and maybe Overpowered is an Under Siege cover. I actually have to look. Crusade towards self-devolution, and then When the Vultures Leave. Honestly, every song I listened to off this album was really good. You know when there's a distinguishing due to the vinyl, of course, stopping and then going into the next one. But each one has a very nice bass to it. Bass is always a good foundation for any metal genre. There are very few bands who can pull off not using a bass, such as Cargarngren. Cargarngren is one of the rare bands where I'm like, you know what? Their mix is pretty good without bass. Would a bass add to it? Maybe. Who knows? I would like to see what they could do with it, but as they are currently, I'm really fine with it. They're pretty good, black metal, but beyond that, we're going to keep going. But yeah, these guys have a nice bass, nice riffing on guitars, and the vocals are really good. They're actually clearer for war metal. Sometimes war metal picks up too much on the black metal and the grindcore elements. This one had more of the death metal elements, but it was like that understandable, like almost melodic in a way. It had almost in a monomarth style vocal to it, if I had to say here or there, honestly. So yeah, this is a pretty badass album. The drums are good, vocals are good, everything's good on the album. And if I had to rate the album, honestly, 8 out of 10, as far as war metal goes. Excuse me. Now, thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, turn the gray thumb blue with hypothermia, right the red subscribe button of its juices turning it gray, ring the death bell, and leave your Ipitah in the comments. I still haven't thought of anything for that, so I'm just going to say Ipitah, because I believe Ipitah is the word for, like, death and leaving a description. Yeah, Ipitah. I'm correct. But, yeah. And the music used will be in the description below, as always. And as well as links to my social media where you can submit your battle jacket and artwork to me. You can also submit it via YouTube. That's just the not preferred method. The preferred methods are either through Messenger or Instagram DMs. So yeah, and our recommend now will be Begrime Exemious, the Enslavement Conquest. So yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye!